Okay. This is the first time I've been able to visit with my dog. Um, it's finally time, and you know, I'm a real good denial person. Let me tell you. And it's funny because this is where she went that day. I didn't know where he was building the grave at, because he's got a backhoe, and this is a 6 foot grave, like just like for a person. I mean, they're spared no expense here. But and she's in her on a mountain. That's all she ever wanted. Who we got here? I mean, they are everywhere. They were here that night in the sky. Oh my God! Look at this. Do you see that head? Look at the head on the ground on the left, right by that tree. That is a dimensional bird. And then above it is an even bigger dimensional bird with eyeballs. Oh, no eyeballs. Oh. Well, little ones. That's actually made up of about 1, 2, 3, probably like 7 or 8. They just like to go together and make themselves look bigger. They're really, a lot of them are really just so tiny. Look at this guy. Tiny as all get out. Oh, shoot, I didn't see the BF on the left of the tree. Hi. It's not a BF. Look how its face is shrinking. It's beautiful. This is dimensional, I'm sorry. This is not Bigfoot. There are so many galactics that have hair. I mean, it's really hard to define, and I'm pretty sure, almost 500%, that they are galactic. Probably because I seen one walking right out of a UFO one time. I think that's where I got that from. Meaning from the stars. Look at that cute, adorable little guy. Hi. You watching after my doggy? Are you? Now these would be galactics right there. Oh, look at that perfect. Oh, look at that. Now, it doesn't get any better than that. This is what I mean by a tree cloak. Do you see them? They already started individualizing. I don't even have to point it out to you. One's looking at me, some are profile, because they're going to individualize and split. Quite literally, and then come back together at another time. And they never do it the same way twice. Especially these guys. They're probably about 12 years old. It's a galactic tree cloak. And we would just walk right by it. Oh no, you know what? They're not. I'm sorry, these are baby squash. It just looks that big in the camera. No. Oh wait, no. Oh, there's other ones. Oh my God, where'd they come from? These are tiny squashies. Oh, they just blend right in with the background. Look at these guys. They're not little people. I mean, I don't think. I call these guys little squash, but yeah, they're too funny looking to be little people. I'm sorry, I was crying talking to my dog. First time I talked to her. Now, do you see that? The galactic snake right there that's coming out and twirling around. Right here, it sticks out and then twirls around, and we're looking at the left side profile eye. That's how they do this. That's how they cloak. Oh, I see some funny looking guys down there. But this place is, oh, okay, we got more right here. Now they're already separated. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. They already started to walk away. Look. We'll take the same picture tomorrow. Hi. Oh my gosh, you are adorable. Look at you. These are not Bigfoots, but they are galactic. God, if there's one planet, there's got to be a gazillion. It's just a matter of how many got the technology right now. So they would be what I would consider our ancients. I believe that the no, so I'm not even gonna say anything because nothing makes sense. Oh, I can hear footprints. Oh my God, what the hell's that? Right there, yonder, right there over the hill. I haven't seen any squirrels for a while, actually. Not that I've been looking, but okay. Anyway, you see what I'm saying? You got one there. You got the little squashies right there, and then you got probably teenagers waiting to get in trouble over here. Oh, they're going back into their tree cloak. They're not leaving it. See that one came in to stand in front of it, right here, to make it look like, see, he's closing up the circle. And this tree is just like, you know, they use that for the middle, but there's something in it right there. They're all the same height, give or take. But the rest of this tree is fine. It looks like a normal tree for once. Till you get to the bottom. So they're either, you know, doing what I said, or it's possible, the way I'm looking at this, that maybe they're coming up from the ground. You see what I mean? Why would this be all, you know, they're inside the tree right here, and that's it. Now normally, oh, who's that? Dimensionals, their portals will come down and then hit the tree, and they will go in the tree, they'll never hit the ground. Oh my God, and here's a, here's a backwards portal going in. We're going home. I don't think I've ever seen one of them. But yeah, you know how they bring those big, huge trees in from the sky? The dimensionals? What didn't make sense to me was that, you know, if you're a landowner, I mean, wouldn't you notice you had more trees on the ground? So, I mean, because we're just walking at eye level, 5 foot, 6 foot, whatever, and most people don't look up. I'm glad I did, or I would have never had my encounter, but that's irrelevant. So I figured it out. They never hit the ground. Everything that they do is up here. And their portals, when they come in, go right to a tree that was probably already there. There's a bird right there. A dimensional bird right there. It's massive. But it'll never hit the ground. So, you know, if you're counting your trunk tree, you know, your trees, you know, there's still 6 here, but there's like 7 up top. But they're so large, you can't really see them from the ground anyway. You just think they're branches, but they are not. Okay. Wow. There you go. There it is right there. I just saw that. Oh my God. Wow. You got it. What the? Let's see. Now I bet this thing's gonna look like it's standing on its you know, like a ballerina. Actually, that is a optical illusion. Hold on. Figures. There's 3. 1, 2, and then you got the big one that's smashing to the ground because they turn out and go into the tree when they solidify. So, and then that just looks like a big, huge branch. Some people say that they take that and dry it out and eat it later, but I don't really know. And I've been doing this going on 7 years. We'll never know. There's no answer, so it doesn't really matter. But I love the way this tree is. Look at that. Ba-bam. Right there. Going right into the ground. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, so their delivery is literally still right into the tree. Hi. How about that? These are interdimensionals. That's, or right into the ground, depending on what species you are. Maybe it's subterraneans are supposed to be inner earth, but I don't really know how that works. I know who they are. I guarantee they are the smartest and the most devious as well. And, sorry. I think they're trapping these guys. You know how we always see those cages or cage-like things that they're always in? And I mean both of them. I think they're taking both of their gifts or whatever of cloaking and stealing them. Making a super species, That's just a theory. But from what I can see, and I see it every day, that's what it appears like. Because the galactics and interdimensionals don't normally hang out. They're usually fighting. But that stopped a while ago. Oh, see, look at that. There's 2 in a row. Okay. 1, 2. And there's a door, and there's a portal coming in this way. And that's a huge door. That's probably getting ready for tonight. Yeah. There's your portal birds. The eyes. God, I've been doing this for too long. I can't not see them, They're just... Whoa, look. They strung up another string that fast. Look at that. Is that... Oh, my God. Wow. These guys are really moving. Whoa. Wow. Okay. I'm getting out of there. That's a little busy. I want to look at this. Where was it? Over here. There is a really pretty X right here. This is an interesting structure. And that would be the same thing. But if you look at it, it has, look at the way it's set up. Branches don't fall like that, okay, people? You know what I mean? These things are, they were used at one time. Looks like they may or may not be still in there. That could just be an imprint. But they're interdimensional branches. And look at the way they set it up. Now, the setup right here, where their feet are pointing to the right, kind of like a praying mantis, which, trust me, that was the first structure I was familiar with. The subterraneans usually set up these circle, the arches. Is it a trap? I don't know. Never will know. Peekaboo. Me telling you what I think it is not going to, fix anything. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, look at that guy. Hi. Aren't you pretty? Now you're turning. Splitting into 3. Bottom part. See it? The bottom part's going to move to the right. The other one's going to move to the left. It's going to blur out, and they're not going to look like a face anymore. Look at them. See? There's a bird now. Coming right out. And that's a little tiny It looks like a little tiny serpent, but it's probably a bird. But it's either feeding them or cloaking them. Yeah, do you see that? No, that's a squirrel. That was a squirrel. I was talking about the two little the tiny branches. They're usually like they pat real tightly and they pat their faces down with leaves, and they're just, it's so funny. Was that a squirrel? I don't know. I think it was. Oh, this is great. This is so clever right here. And we got what we got over here. Oh, I get the back side of my the big swatches I was studying for a while. They don't look like they've been used in a while, that's for sure. Probably because there's a little trap right here. Yeah, that's just a structure now. Okay, I'll be right back. Down here is so interesting. I've only been down here one time. Oh yeah, burnt black. Peekaboo. I see you right there. And again, it's only on the bottom. That is really odd. Normally it starts at the top. Look at them back there. Oh my God, look. See the fat boy right there and the little girl going through the green leaves right in the middle of them. I need to, if I could find the other pole for my freaking tripod. That would be really, oh my God. What? That is spectacular. Okay, from the horizontal from the side. Watch that branch. See how it swings around to the very front right there? See that? Just, and now it's sticking straight at us. That is a dimensional bird. And there's one in front of her. Actually, they just met up right there. That's two phases. One's coming from the ground and one's coming from the top. And once they interlock, it becomes another door. Look at that. Trees do not grow like that, people. They are the trees. Okay, that's a tree that's being used right now, too. All in the back. Just change on you. I mean, look how meticulous that is. That's gotta be the little people. They are so OCD'd up. I mean, they get everything precise. Oh, there she is right there. I see the two eyes and two eyes next to it. And there's a profile of a green dude right there in that frame, whatever that is. There's something coming through that black stick right there. The upside down V's are always another giveaway. There's almost always something in there. If you see a big upside down V, or just look for your burnt black stuff. No, that's not a tree. That's a portal bird, of course. Guess there's no galactics down here today. Nothing. Damn. Hit, swing, and no miss. And a miss, I mean. I never miss. Oh, I know that face. That's a freaking trickster right there. I'll explain that later. I don't feel like it right now. And there's another one right there. And there's something coming out of its mouth. Going underground. Imagine that. I see a face that looks kind of human. Yeah, that's definitely subterranean. So when I see them together, you know, say what we would call Sasquatch or Bigfoot, my question is, well, it's not a question, I know. If they are seen together, it's because they have to be. They're trapped. They don't want to be. Believe me, you. Swing and a miss again, except for this, oh, there's a galactic right there. See that face? Ishtar. That's what I named that thing before I even noticed Miriam was. That's my lady's husband, I used to say. That might be the one that chases her, I don't know. For newcomers, it's the UFOs that follow me. That's a long story. You have to go way back my archives because I ain't explaining that again. Look. Two snakes interlocked at the mouth. Okay, that's what that is right there. It's going that way. It's going that way. It's big as all get out. Now there's my heart right there. That's crazy beautiful. Look at that. Now they're coming in. Alright. I never have any time, I swear to God. I'm gonna try to... See, you know what? Now you see where the eyeballs are now on that tree? Actually, they're little faces. Oh, look at them now. Now you can see. They're pushing to the right now. And there's someone... Look behind them. Oh, little goalie full of little people. Or little galactic, or interdimensionals, I should say. Except these guys. These guys are the only ones who do this. Which doesn't make sense. They usually... I don't know how far away that tree is, but there's nothing wrong with that tree. That's normal. Which, believe me, I don't see it often. Okay. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Stop playing, guys. You were so funny looking. They weren't there a minute ago. I'm gonna call them subterraneans, I'm thinking. Yeah, there's an eyeball right there. Someone's poking at it. There's your burnt stick. Yeah, I really think this is like a whole goal of subterraneans. It has to be. Now look at it. Look how much it's changed. Wow. And about this time they start columning, so you can see all the way through. Anything specific, like darker than anything else you want to look at, because they're intertwined in them. And a hell of a job they do. But I see your little face. It's like the same dude. What, you gotta have a whole species that look like you? I see you all the time. That stick's going moving ever so slightly to the left. It's being pulled by something down here. There's another little X. Oh, geez, look at this guy. Hi. In the tree. Alright, well, my eyes hurt, so I'm gonna cut this right here. Oh, shit. Look at that X. That's sweet. Oh, no, look. Oh, they're perfect. Look at that. That's a freaking bird. Okay, that's the beak. See the dark, his profile. For the top part, the head is actually turning to look at me. The bottom part is another bird. It's so hard to explain. They're three-dimensional, so just every face you see, there's three of them. So they're not morphing, is all they're doing is turning. And this right here is all that is a leaf on their face. Or a leaf, if it's the celestials, that they happen to hit on their way in. But that one, they're still in there. Oh, look at that. Hey, you. I see you. Oh, my God. I love those little white squashes. They look like the Pillsbury Doughboys. So cute. I can't barely see them now. Alright, well. I'm going to finish up here. I hope you guys all took care of my dog, like you promised. Okay. That's way too cute for me. So, Abby, you're with us. I love you. I'll be back tomorrow morning to rake this out and get your stone and all that, okay? Make your little fairy garden. I love you.